Welcome to my channel. What if I tell you that your hardest times are not here to break you, but to make you stronger? Stay with me, because what you learn today can change how you face every problem in your life. Chapter 1: Understanding Difficult Times, Why Life Gets Hard. Let me start with something very simple. Life is not always easy. Sometimes everything feels fine, and suddenly problems come. You feel confused, you feel tired, you feel like nothing is working. If you feel like this, I want you to know one thing: you are not alone. Every person in this world faces difficult times. It does not matter if someone is rich or poor, educated or not, strong or weak. Everyone has problems. The difference is not in the problems. The difference is in how people understand them. Many people think, why is this happening to me? They feel that life is unfair. They compare themselves with others and think others have it easier. But the truth is, you only see the outside of other people's lives. You don't see their struggles, their failures, or their pain. Now, think about this carefully. If life was always easy, would we ever grow? Would we learn patience? Would we become strong? The answer is no. Difficult times are not just problems, they are lessons. Let me give you a simple example. When you go to the gym, your muscles feel pain when you lift weight. Why? Because that pressure is making them stronger. In the same way, life gives you pressure to make you stronger inside. But here is where many people make a mistake. When life becomes difficult, they stop trying. They feel weak. They lose hope. They think this is the end. But in reality, this is the moment where growth begins. Think about a time when you faced a problem before. Maybe it was hard at that time. Maybe you felt like you could not handle it. But today, you are still here. You survived. That means you are stronger than you think. Here is a powerful idea. Difficult times are not here to break you. They are here to test you. They ask you one simple question: will you stop or will you grow? Now let's be honest. Hard times can feel very heavy. You may feel pressure from studies, family, or your future. You may feel lost and not know what to do next. This feeling is normal. It does not mean you are weak. It means you are human. But what you do in these moments, that decides your future. Some people see problems as walls. They stop. Others see problems as steps. They climb. So the real question is not, why is life hard? The real question is, what can I learn from this? Because maybe, just maybe, life is not against you. Maybe it is trying to prepare you. Chapter 2: Controlling Your Mind in Hard Times. Now let's talk about something even more important than the problem itself: your mind. Because in difficult times, the biggest battle is not outside. It is inside your head. When something goes wrong, what is the first thing you do? You start thinking. And sometimes those thoughts become your biggest enemy. You say, I can't do this. This is too hard. My life is not getting better. These thoughts look small, but they make your problem feel bigger and heavier. Let me explain this in a very simple way. Imagine your mind is like a room. When negative thoughts come in, they make the room dark. And when the room is dark, everything looks scary. But when you bring in positive thoughts, it is like turning on a light. The problem is still there, but now you can see clearly and find a solution. Here is a powerful comparison. Think about two people facing the same problem. One person starts panicking, they overthink, they imagine the worst situation. They feel stressed, and finally, they give up. The second person also feels the pressure, but they take a deep breath. They stay calm. They say, okay, this is hard, but I will find a way. Who has a better chance to succeed? You already know the answer. This is why controlling your mind is so important. Now you may ask, how can I control my mind? Let's make it very simple. Start with your self talk. This means what you say to yourself. When something goes wrong, don't say, I am finished. Instead, say, this is difficult, but I can handle it. These small sentences slowly change your thinking. Another simple step is to focus on solutions, not just problems. Many people spend all their time thinking about what went wrong, but strong people ask a different question. What can I do now? Even a small step is better than no step. Also, learn to pause. When you feel stressed, don't react immediately. Take a deep breath, give yourself a moment. This small pause can stop you from making wrong decisions. Remember this clearly: you cannot control every situation in your life. Some things will go wrong, some days will be hard. But you always have one power: the power to choose your response. And that power can change everything. So, when the next difficult moment comes, don't let your thoughts control you. You control your thoughts. Stay calm, think clearly, and take one step forward. Because you may not control every situation, but you can control how you respond. Chapter 3: Taking Small Steps Even When It's Hard. Now, let's talk about something very practical, something you can do even on your worst days. That is, taking small steps. Many people think that to stay strong, they need to do something big. They think they need a big plan, big energy, or big results. But this is not true. Staying strong does not mean doing big things. It means not stopping even when you can only do a little. Let me explain this in a very simple way. Imagine you are walking on a long road. The road is difficult. You feel tired. You feel slow. Now you have two choices. You can stop and sit, or you can take one small step forward. That one step may feel small, but it is powerful because you are still moving. This is how real progress works. Now think about your daily life. Maybe you are learning English. Some days you feel excited, you understand everything. But some days you feel confused. You don't understand much. You feel like quitting. This is the moment where most people stop. But strong people do something different. They say, today is hard, but I will still do a little. Maybe just 10 minutes. Maybe just one page. Maybe just one new word. It looks small, but it keeps the habit alive. Here is a powerful truth: action creates motivation, not the other way around. Many people say, I will start when I feel motivated. But motivation does not always come. If you wait for the perfect mood, you will wait forever. But when you take action, even a small action, your mind starts to feel active again. Slowly, your energy comes back. Let's create another simple picture. Two people are tired and unmotivated. One person says, I don't feel like doing anything, and does nothing. The second person says, I don't feel like it, but I will try for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, they continue. After some time, they build momentum. After 1 week, one person is still stuck and the other is improving. So ask yourself honestly, which person are you becoming? Also remember, progress is not always fast. Sometimes it is slow. Sometimes you will not see results immediately. But that does not mean nothing is happening. Just like a plant grows slowly under the ground before you see it, your effort is building your future quietly. You don't need perfect conditions. You don't need everything to be easy. You just need one thing: to keep moving. Because even the smallest step forward is still a step toward a better life. You don't need perfect conditions. You just need to keep moving. Chapter 4: Building Inner Strength for the Future. Now we come to the most important part: building your inner strength. Because life will not always be easy. Problems will come again. Difficult times will return. But if you become strong inside, nothing can truly break you. Let me explain this in a very simple way. Inner strength is not something you are born with, it is something you build day by day through your actions, your thoughts, and your decisions. Every time you face a problem and don't give up, you become stronger. Every time you control your mind instead of panicking, you become calmer. Every time you take a small step, even when it's hard, you become more disciplined. These small moments may look simple, but they are building a powerful person inside you. Now, imagine your future self. Close your eyes for a moment and think about it. You are confident, you are calm. You don't get scared easily. When problems come, you don't panic. You think clearly. You act. You move forward. Now, ask yourself, how did that person become like this? Not in one day, not in one big moment, but through many small decisions, through not giving up when things were hard, through learning from mistakes, through staying strong when it was easier to quit. This is how real strength is built. Here is something very important to understand. Strength is not about never feeling weak. Everyone feels weak sometimes. Everyone feels tired. Everyone feels like giving up. But strong people feel these emotions and still continue. That is the difference. Also remember, patience is a big part of strength. Many people want quick results. They want success fast, but real growth takes time. Just like a tree does not grow in one day, your strength also needs time. So don't rush your journey. Don't compare yourself with others. Focus on your own progress. Even if it is slow, it is still progress. And never forget this message. Life will not always be easy. You will face challenges again. But if you continue to learn, to grow, and to stay strong, you will be ready. Because in the end, it is not about having an easy life. It is about becoming strong enough to handle a difficult life. And if you keep going, nothing will be able to stop you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs strength today. And comment below, I will stay strong because your journey starts now.